So we just got a new Smash Direct, and in the Smash Direct we didn't get Tails announced, we didn't get Shadow announced. It was pretty disappointing seeing that yet again they will be reduced to just add-ons to Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic's gonna be the only Sonic character in Smash. But we actually did get something interesting involving Sonic, and that is a cutscene from the game. And it's created more misconceptions. So let's talk about this today on DHT. This is the only spoiler warning I'm going to give you. I'm going to be revealing some elements of the plot, and we are going to be talking about a cutscene from the game. So if you care about spoilers, you might want to click off of the video right now. In the trailer we saw, a bunch of master hands were coming from the sky from this mysterious object, and then they start shooting off beams that start wiping out all of the Nintendo characters, all the video game characters that are gathered there. Now you would be thinking Sonic can outrun this beam, and that's what I thought originally too. But unfortunately Sonic ends up getting striked down along with everyone else, and some people have used this to say that Sonic is slow. And we've seen this done before. When Sonic was beat up by Infinite, people were saying that he was slow. Everyone always wants to go the MatPat way of thinking that Sonic is slower than what he is, and I don't believe that this scene shows Sonic actually being slow, and I think there is a way to explain why he got hit. The first thing I want to bring up is the Sonic the Hedgehog you see in this cutscene is not actually the Sonic the Hedgehog. For those of you who don't know this, everybody that is portrayed in Smash Bros. Is not the canon version of that character. They are in fact toys that get brought to life by the player. They still act like the character they're supposed to be, and they still have similar feats and abilities to the characters that they represent, but they are not that character. The things that happen in Smash Bros. Are not canon to Sonic, Mario, Zelda, or any other franchise that is represented in Smash Bros. These are just toys being played with by the player. So there's no reason for the Sonic the Hedgehog in here to have the exact same speed as the Sonic the Hedgehog in the video games or the Sonic the Hedgehog in the comics, seeing how this isn't Sonic. It'd be just like me playing with an action figure. You can't expect it to be as fast and as capable as the real Sonic. You really shouldn't take anyone seriously. It tries to use the feats and the stats from the Smash Bros. Sonic the Hedgehog, because everyone who's actually played Smash Bros. Knows that Sonic has nothing to do with the video game Sonic. If this Sonic chooses to be slow, that doesn't mean the video game Sonic is slow, seeing how this is just a toy made to imitate the real Sonic the Hedgehog. I could just leave it at that, say that this isn't the real Sonic and be done with it. But I'm gonna go and explain a little bit further how he really couldn't avoid this fate and how this happened to begin with. Now, when everyone else was getting blasted, most of the other heroes were either trying to fight the beams, block the beams, hide from the beams. They were all just doing their own thing. Sonic was still trying to help save people all the way up until the end, unlike other people who were gathered here. Sonic slowed down to try to grab Pikachu so then he could run off and save his friend. And by slowing down, he saw Pikachu get hit, then he got hit. Now, if Sonic didn't choose to slow down, could he have escaped these beams? No. This fate was unavoidable. As we see, even if Sonic was able to outrun the beam, which I think he could, the whole planet would get blasted. The whole universe would get blasted. And I really doubt that this Sonic the Hedgehog would be fast enough to warp into another dimension. No matter what, he would get wiped out. No other character there had the ability to escape but Kirby. The only reason why Kirby was able to avoid this is because he had the Warp Star. The Warp Star has the ability to travel through space at ridiculous speeds and travel to other worlds. Using the Warp Star, he was able to teleport out of there and avoid getting hit. That's the reason why Kirby survived and no one else did. And that's all I really have to say about this situation. Now I know for the most part these are just memes and people are just having fun, but unfortunately some kids out there will take this as canon and cause misconceptions that I'll have to clear up years down the line anyway. So I just thought I would make a video now stating that this isn't Sonic the Hedgehog, but even though this isn't the canon Sonic the Hedgehog, this Sonic the Hedgehog still gave his life to help others, and that I can at least respect. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. I'm really interested what you have to say about this trailer, so comment what you thought of this trailer down below. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.